Hi, I am Mark Hall with Jain Irrigation in the Landscape Division, and this is a Galcon 11000L series hose-in controller, which means this will hook directly up to your hose bib, which could be something like this, and it just screws right on. And this end here can hook up to your drip system. So the way this controller works is you just open it like this, and this is hooked up to your water system. And we'll go through the programming of this. You'll see this has time, duration, days, start times, and all the days of the week. You only have 4 simple buttons. You'll see I've got a plus and a minus. We got an arrow symbol. Looks like a U-turn symbol. And then we have a manual start, which has a picture of a hand. So let's go through this. It's fairly simple. You really can't make a mistake, and if you do, you can just program it again. So we'll start here. Here we're at the time. It says 7:20 p.m. So we can just push this arrow sign, and let's just say we want 8, and then we go again, and we can go with the plus sign and go 8:20. Let's just say 23. We continue up. Now you can see it's blinking on here, and it says today is Friday. If you want to change that, you can just do a plus sign, and now we have it set for Saturday. So Saturday, 8:23 p.m. There's a little clock up here that shows what mode you are in. So we'll hit this again and again. Now what we have is there's a little hourglass and right here, and this is for duration. So how long do we want this hose to be turned on to run your drip system? What we'll do on this is we can do plus or minus. Let's just say we want to run 15 minutes. We go on to the next one. And right here we have days of the week. It only shows watering Thursday. So let's say we want to do Monday, we do a plus. Tuesday, we do a minus. Wednesday, we do a plus. Thursday, we do a minus. And Friday, we'll do a plus. And that's the only days we're going to water during every week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then we go ahead and push this symbol. Now we want to know how many start times that we need to do. Now we can water this just once a day, or if we want, this has up to 4 start times. So you could water, let's say, at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. But for now, we're just going to water, we'll just do 1 start time, keep it simple. And let's say we just want to do, let's say 4. And this will come on at 4 p.m. and then we go to the next one, which is the minutes, and we'll do 4:45 p.m. is when your system will come on. We hit this one more time. Second start time, we don't have anything in there. Third start time, it's off. Fourth start time is off. And then it goes back to where you're at. It says the day of the week is Saturday. 8:25 p.m. is the time. Go to the next one. This is duration. That's how many minutes you water, which is 15 minutes. In the days of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the start time when it comes on is 4:45. We'll go up to the top again. Now, if we want to irrigate manually, we can also do that with this hose end controller. and just by pushing the hand symbol, you should hear a click. That means that the system is on. And if you want to shut that off, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can push this again, or when you start it, you can leave this on, and then it will run for 15 minutes automatically and shut itself off. So you could start it, not be there, and after you're gone, it will run for 15 minutes and then shut down. Okay, that gives you a good idea how this system works. I also want to show you how this connects up to your drip system. You see on this side, we have an area, and this is just for screwing on. There's a couple things we can do. The easy way is just to have this power lock fitting. This is a hose end. It has a screen in it, and then there's a power lock. This is where you can connect the tubing to. So we just easily screw this on, and there's a washer in there, so it should tighten down. You want to do that fairly tight. And then this part will go to your drip irrigation. Another thing to remember with this clock is it does have a 9-volt battery compartment here, and it is waterproof. So if you want to get that out, either put in a new battery or change it, you pull this out. This actually has a washer on it to make it watertight. And then you can see here's the battery. It's actually fairly easy to do. You just put the battery inside after you have it connected. Push down on this and you're done. That battery should last a minimum of 1 year. So here's the Galcon 11000L controller. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. It's very easy to open. And then we're going to turn this system to irrigate the grid total CV. This is 1.0 gallon per hour. We do have 4 different flow rates. So I'll just go ahead and hit this manual sign. It's just a hand. Hit that and you can see it operates. And now it's on. And you can see the emitters. And there's actually here, this is again a demonstration model. It's a small scale, but normally we would have these lines at about 12 or 18 inches apart. And then we have a flush valve. So I'll turn off the system. There'll still be some pressure in there. You can open this up and flush the system.